Thank you. Yeah, I made it a priority to have a room be just like for a game room whenever I stream in. I have a lot of games and a lot of collectibles, so I need the room, you know. Yeah, I got all my games over here. I got my anime figures back there. I have a Kingdom Hearts collection like back there, behind the TV and behind everything. You can't see it from this area. And I have some really expensive statues over there, and some lighted ones like a Mipha one and Majora's Mask one, which you can plainly see right there. Collection show off. All right. What part of my collection should I show off? The Kingdom Hearts one? Alright. Alright, give me a minute to show that off. I am... I'll put in some music because it's gonna take a minute, so... Alright, let me get my Kingdom Hearts collection real quick and we'll show that off. Nut! Hey, Strawberry, what's going on? Just in time to see my Kingdom Hearts collection. Alright, we're gonna do this shelf by shelf. So, I guess first start with Kingdom Hearts 3. I have a lot of figures, mostly just figures, but I think I got some other stuff too. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, Toy Sora when he goes to Toy Story World. We got Kingdom Hearts 3, Kairi. That's Nedroid. She has like a lot of different parts and stuff. You can change the way she looks and the way she's posed and everything. So. Nominate. I think this is a play art figure, I believe. I don't know exactly. The cool thing is that, like, again, she's another character that has like a lot of parts. A lot of, you can move, change her around, so you can have her stand up, have her sitting down in her chair. Even like it's probably gonna be hard to see. I don't know if I can change the brightness, but like on here under a little drawing pad, there's actually like a drawing of Castle Oblivion, so it's pretty cool. Next up, we have this was a Japanese only release. It's a prize something, but this is Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora on his chair. This was something. This was based on a. This is not like from the game exactly, but this is something that was drawn like concept art or just like drawn done for Tetsuya Nomura, and then they decided to make it into a figure, and he's like separate, so he kind of just like sits on there, and decided to make it into like a little figure. And then he did the same thing. For those who don't know, Tetsuya Nomura is the creator of Kingdom Hearts. He's been working for Square for 25 years, more or less. He's been working on games way before Kingdom Hearts. Like I think the first thing that he worked on was like, I think he did some monster designs for Final Fantasy VI, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, he's worked on a bunch of Final Fantasy stuff too. Like he created characters for he created all the characters Final Fantasy VII. Like he's the reason why they look the way they look and they are the way they are, pretty much. And then I think he also did some designs for 8, I believe. 8. So 7, 8. He did all the characters for 10. Around the same time, and then when he started working on Kingdom Hearts, so his focus was on that for a little bit, and then he probably did some monster designs and some side character stuff for some other ones. He worked on 13, and he did start 15 when it was called Final Fantasy 13 Versus. Like he was like director on that one, so he was creating the entire the story, the characters, everything. Like that was his baby for a while until they took it away from him and changed it into Final Fantasy 15. but they still kept like a lot of those characters. They just reworked the story pretty much. But yeah, anyway, so back to what I was doing here. So yeah, so he drew the same thing for Sora. He drew for Kairi, and then they decided to create a figure for that. So I have that. Again, this was a Japanese only release, so I had to get this imported pretty much. But yeah, so this was something that was actually the cover art for Million Memory, which we may or may not play on stream. I don't know. I still gotta look into seeing. I'm gonna wait until we get that far, because it's the Million Memory technically is like the latest game in the story. Although there's not much of a story in that game. It's just really just at the end of the game is where all the story is. So, but because that one's a I'm trying to think. It's like a DDR kind of game, like a, what's it called again? It's a music kind of game. It's a rhythm game. That's what it's called. So that's why I'm like, because you're playing song, I don't know if that's okay to play on stream. I don't know. I don't know about the copyright on that. But I'm waiting until we get that far. It's gonna be a long time before we get that far. And then we got Kingdom Hearts 3 Mickey. Again, it's an Android. This one was pretty cool because you can change his eyes. So you can like actually take like his head like apart and then like change his eyes so he's looking forward rather than up or whatever. I liked this thing, so that's why I have Kairi and Mickey and the poses I do, because I like those poses the most. Alright, and then last thing before we move on to the next one. What's going on? Nixaria TV? Thank you. Welcome in. First time chatter. How'd you find the stream? And then the last thing before we move on to the next shelf is the Tamagotchis. Kingdom Hearts Tamagotchis. We got the Sora and the Kairi. They both work the same. It's just I think when you start the games, you either play as, if you play as this one, you start as Sora, and you play as this one, you start as Kairi. But then they evolve into the other characters as long as you feed them, and then there's like little mini games and stuff. These again, I think weren't released here originally. I think. Yeah, I think these were. They actually no. These might have been. Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably Kingdom Hearts category. I've been watching streams from it from last month. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Well, welcome in. Glad you found the stream. Alright, let me put this stuff away. And then we'll move on to the next shelf. I gotta pull down. So yeah, I have the light up one. I don't have batteries in it, so I don't want to keep batteries in it because I keep this up just on display, so I don't want to keep batteries in it. But this is the light up Keyblade. Little mini replica Keyblade. This was the best thing, the next best thing to have. Since I wasn't able to get my hands on like the full size one of these, I really wanted, but I didn't have the money at the time, and it unfortunately, if you didn't get it like right away, it sold out. And it's still sold out, and I think there's still some people that sell it on eBay and stuff, but it's like you're spending even more money that way. So unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to get my hands on it, but yeah, so get that. Keep that down there for us to stream, because I keep that up on a shelf like way up there. So we got another player's figure. This one's Aqua. Holding the Master Ericus's Keyblade. Reasons I won't go into just yet, because we're gonna find out soon why that is. We got another player. It's mostly player figures. I have a Kingdom Hearts key, just the bigger one. That's the small version. It's so freaking cute though. Oh wait, you have the bigger one that lights up? Oh, this one, by the way, is like it's a foam one. I have a metal one I got like years ago, years ago. It's not as good, but because it's like it was like it's like a third party made, you know. But yeah, we got Xion. We'll play its figure. Doesn't light up, just a big metal replica. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So I have a metal replica one too, but it's yeah, the quality isn't as great on it, unfortunately. But I still hold on to it because I've had it for so long. We got Kingdom Hearts. This is the first one of my collection. This is kind of what got me inspired to get more of these figures and just start a Kingdom Hearts collection like that. On top of the fact that I love Kingdom Hearts, anyways. But I have the Kingdom Hearts 2 figure for Sora. This one I think was the next one I got. I got the Kingdom Hearts 1 Cloud. This thing is ridiculous. Does not fit my shelf very well, so he has to kind of like lean back a little bit to fit on my shelf. Yeah, so that was Cloud's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I absolutely love that. It's lovely to see how many people love Kingdom Hearts as much as I did growing up as an adult. Yeah, I didn't get into it right away. By the time I did get into it, I think Kingdom Hearts 2 was about to come out. So, or it had just come out. And I remember seeing commercials when the first one was coming out on Disney Channel, like when I was a kid, but I was like, that's weird. I don't know if I played that ever. I never did until like years later when Kingdom Hearts 2 was about to come out, and I was playing Kingdom Hearts. I finally got around to playing Kingdom Hearts 1 because a friend of mine had it, and he was playing it, and then I played it, and I fell in love with it at that point. I was like, oh my god, this is like the best thing ever. So, let's see. I got these keychains from the I think they're from like mystery bags, like the you get a bag and then you randomly get one of the things that are in the bags, you know, like a mystery grab bag. And I got a Heartless and a Nobody. Let's see, my sister had me beat the last boss in 2 for her because she got stuck, and from there just fell in love with it. Nice. The last boss? Okay, so is that when Xemnas turns into, was that the final Xemnas fight, or is that just the entire Xemnas fights, like all 3 of them back to back? And then we got the Sora keychain, Sora Kingdom Hearts 2. And then this one is actually a recent addition. This just came out about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. Yeah, she got stuck rescuing Sora as. Oh, okay. Gotcha. But yeah, this is a recent addition. The Chain of Memories cards. They're actual playing cards too. You can use to play whatever with them. Yeah, I kept the little outer thing, even though it doesn't stand up very well because it's meant to be thrown away, but didn't know those existed. I must find them. Yeah, they just came out like a month ago. And they announced it earlier this year. I want to say they probably announced it back in like June or July. They're cheap. They're not expensive. Like I got them off of AmiAmi. It might still be there. Let's see. If you're interested, it's still good. Yeah, they're still here. So AmiAmi is cool because it's a this is an import site. So this is where you get stuff released in Japan, and then it gets sent from Japan to you. It actually gets there pretty quick. I've gotten 2 things so far from AmiAmi. Which is this, and then also a Torgal plush from Final Fantasy 16. Here I got there's the link for that if you're interested. It shows it in Japanese, like in yen, but it shows you the approximate like what the US is if you're in the US or whatever have you. It'll show you the conversion for it. So, but yeah, they're like $16. Or yeah, it's like 16.50, 16.45 approximately. So they're pretty cheap. No problem, of course. All right. So that's pretty much everything I have in here, right? Yeah. In terms of Kingdom Hearts, I do have a bunch of pop figures, like a shit ton of pop figures. If you guys want to see those, it's gonna take me a little bit because, like I said, there's a lot. But I'm willing to go grab it if you guys want to. I guess while you decide, all right, I know I'll put a poll. 1 second. And you guys can decide while I put this away. Also, I just realized I could have shown off the games that I have. So I have the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 remix, Colors Edition. Well, I have the 1 too. Yeah, so that's not Colors Edition, but the limited edition for PS3. And I have just the regular 1.5 remix for the PS3. And then the one that I'm playing off of right now for this game, the 1.5 for 2.5 for PS2, for PS4. Sorry, I have those ones. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 final chapter prologue for PS4 limited edition. The cool thing about the limited editions too is that it comes with a pin. So for this one, the boxes unfortunately aren't lasting very long. Yeah, so the 2.5 comes with this pin. It's like Sora and Mickey pin. And then the 2.8 pin comes with, it's basically a Dream Drop Distance pin. So I didn't end up getting physical copies for my PS4, it's okay. Glad I have the collection. Yeah, that's fine too. I had to, like, I'm such a diehard Kingdom Hearts fan, I had to, you know? And then I have the big boy Kingdom Hearts 3 Deluxe Edition, which this is a really cool collection. So it comes with the pins like the other games do. This one is basically that the Sora with the crown, basically the figure that I have. The Kingdom Hearts 3 on it. See, and then it has the steelbook and also an art book, which me being an artist, just love that. And there's the drawing of Sora on his chair. My art style is actually also comes with the game itself, which the game itself I think I keep on the shelf. But I don't see the game in here. But like the actual, like the original game case. Me being an artist, Nomura is actually one of my inspirations for, and my art style was based off of his. Like I studied his artwork. And I got some PS2 games, so I have Kingdom Hearts 1, the greatest hits. I don't have the black label just yet. I would like to get that at some point. The Kingdom Hearts 2 on PS2, and that's the greatest hits. But then I also found the black label for that as well. This one I kind of display. So I know I know it's weird to have both, but I basically just display this one, and this one just kind of goes on a stack. So and then I do have some 3DS games too. All right, and then I have the Dream Drop Distance on the 3DS. And then this one's super dirty. I don't know where this dirt came from, so I apologize about the dirtiness. Just realized how dirty this is. Something got caked on here. Gross looking. But Birth by Sleep on PSP. So those are my games, and then I guess I am gonna go show off my pop figure collection. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a break real quick. I'm gonna put all this stuff away, get my pop figures out, and then I will be right back with all that. All right, I am back. So we don't come back from break that early, but yeah, we have a lot to get through before we get back to the game. There's also a few things I forgot too. Thank you. So, first of all, I forgot to show off one of the other games I have. That's Melia Memory. Again, this is the drawing I was talking about with Kairi on the front. And also, these things here. So I have the Kingdom Hearts. This thing first. The Kingdom Hearts Ultimania. This is the story, everything you need to know about Kingdom Hearts before Kingdom Hearts 3, all in here. And then everything you need to know about Kingdom Hearts 3, plus all the characters and everything, is in this one, which is the character files. Yeah, a lot of stuff. So this is my entire Kingdom Hearts pop figure collection. This is actually most of them. I think I'm missing like maybe rough guess 9 of them. I'm hoping to get more soon. But yeah, so get that out of the way. This one is a new. This is like my newest one that I got. This came out recently, actually not recently, early this year. Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora. It's literally like the Kingdom Hearts 1 like cover order or something like that. What's the exact thing of this? I don't remember. This is like a series where they do like they take characters and then they create a pop figure for it, and then they have like this special box where in the back of it is like a background supposed to go with the character or whatever. They do this for they do this for comic book characters. They do this for albums too. There's albums, like if you like music, there's albums you can get where it's just like this, where it has like a character from like the album as a pop figure, and then there's the actual album cover behind it, something like that. So, we got Kingdom Hearts Goofy. This is his night costume when he's like when he's not venturing around. This is what he wears at the Disney Castle. Got Christmas Town Sora. He's off to the side. I don't know why he's off to the side like that, but I don't know, maybe that's just he wasn't put in the box right, or maybe he shifted at some point. I don't know. Actually, it looks like he was just put in there that way. I don't know, whatever. You have the Soldier Heartless. You have Halloween Town Sora, one of my favorites. So when he goes to Night Before Christmas, when he's in Halloween Town, he's just like this. Kingdom Hearts 2 is when his his costume will switch to the Christmas Town one. So, because you don't visit Christmas Town in the first game, you do it in the second game. We got Lion Form Sora from Kingdom Hearts. This is technically Kingdom Hearts 2. Because you don't go to Simba's world in the first game. Simba's in the first game, but he's just as like a summon. There's a few characters that are like that, where they're summons only, and then in Kingdom Hearts 2 you actually go to that world. I think that's so Simba, Mushu, there's one other character, and then you end up going to the world like, oh, I know you, you're Sora, yeah, we wanna, like Mushu's like, oh, I know these guys, we go way back and blah blah blah. It's like we fought together and everything. It's like, you are summoned, dude. I summoned you. They got, this is Kingdom Hearts 3. This is Toy Sora, and he's wielding the one of the he's holding the Toy Story Keyblade. It's in the hammer form. Because Kingdom Hearts 3, each Keyblade has its own, like, it has like a special form it'll go into after a while. You do like special attacks and it reverts back to the original. We got Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi with her, this is a special one too. This is a special 2 series. Limited edition version of this. I think the thing that makes it special is the fact that she has her own Keyblade in this. I don't know what the difference is between this one and a regular one, or maybe this is just, this itself is special. I don't know. Yeah, also, yeah, the Lion one is also a limited edition. This is an E3. Technically, you had to have gone to E3 to get this in 2019 before, you know, RIP E3, by the way. But they did. I think GameStop ended up selling these, and that's how I grabbed one. Like, I ran down the GameStop as soon as I saw it was available. I have to get it. We got Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi. I think what it might be is that the regular Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi probably is like this, where she's not holding the Keyblade. So it might be something like that. I don't know. We got Monsters Inc. Donald from Kingdom Hearts 3. Special Monsters Inc. form. I'll do the Kingdom Hearts. I'll do the Monsters Inc. ones. So we got Goofy. And we got Sora. Oops. Didn't do anything, did I? I didn't, okay. And we got Aqua. Technically it's from Kingdom Hearts 3, but you know, it's just, she doesn't really change at all, really, so. We got Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. Sorry for the glare. We got Kingdom Hearts 3 Mickey. This one I got earlier this year. Okay, this one I think is a... Actually, maybe not. But this is Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora with the Ultima weapon. So you see that right there. We got Kingdom Hearts 3 Riku. This is the only Riku that I have right now. I still need to get his Kingdom Hearts 2. This one, we got Organization 13 Mickey from Kingdom Hearts 2. This one's in a special case that it already came with, so I figured I'd just keep it. Actually ended up having gotten 2 of these. I forgot I had one and we got another one. And I was like, oh wait, I have 2 of these. Oops. You're right. So many. You're right. And then we have Kingdom Hearts. This is regular Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, where he just has his regular Keyblade, his Kingdom Key Keyblade. So, the only one I'm missing of the Kingdom Hearts 3 Soras is the I'm missing the I think I'm missing the one where it's one of his forms. There's like one I'm missing, but I have the other ones. I forgot what it's called exactly. It's like one of his dry forms or something like that. And then we have the same one, Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, but this is a little keychain version of it. And then this one, I was so happy I got because I thought I was never gonna be able to get this. Like it was gonna be like really hard to get. But this is the Kingdom Hearts 2. You're getting more. Yeah. I think I'm missing about 9 more or less. There's still a good amount I'm missing. This is the Tron Kingdom Hearts figures. This is when they go to Tron Kingdom Hearts 2. They do go in Dream Drop Distance, but that one is based off of the sequel. This one's based off of the first game, the first movie. So, okay, and that was my entire Kingdom Hearts collection. I still got more stuff. Also, I guess in the background is Sora. Something I forgot to point out. It's back there. Yeah, that was my entire Kingdom Hearts collection. I'm sure I'll be adding more as the series goes on and more stuff gets added, and there's a ton of stuff. There's a ton of other Kingdom Hearts merch that I don't have my hands on, unfortunately, but that's all the merch I do have. I'm not looking to get everything. I just want to have like a big Kingdom Hearts collection. Yeah. 1 second. I'm gonna go on just another quick break and put this all away, and then we'll go back into the game. I promise.